Sister Wives star Kody Brown reportedly faces money problems already today, so now with this new lawsuit advice aimed at his adult kids, a recipe for financial disaster could loom for the famous TLC gad. That's if they run with this newly surfaced advice. Kody Brown once offered up his biggest fear during an interview. That fear is poverty. It sounds like he gets the heebie-jeebies when worrying about going broke. Reports about back taxes owed on his property surfaced not too long ago. Then his daughter, Gwendlyn Brown, told her followers that her father and Robyn Brown tend to spend way beyond their means. She reported this on social media last year, although this seemed to confirm what many Sister Wives fans already surmised. Some say we live in a litigious society today, with lawsuits getting more ridiculous as time goes on. But what swirls around online today about the famous kids spawned from a polygamous marriage is not about their coffee being too hot. No, a serious suggestion from a family member to sue Papa Brown is not due to a slip and fall. Instead, the suggestion festering within Kody's family calls for holding Kody Brown accountable with a lawsuit from his offspring. Kody Brown's nephew, Ben Brown, has found a niche on social media. He is the son of Kody's brother, and he's on a mission to watch every Sister Wives episode in all 18, going on 19 seasons. Then he hops on social media to offer commentary on what he just watched. Ben says he escaped his polygamous family, which offered a childhood of manipulation and exploitation for labor. His father is a baker, where as a kid, Ben and his siblings were made to work in his bakery for little or no pay. So as children, his father got cheap and free labor from the kids. Today, he likens this to what Kody Brown has done with his children. Ben appears below in the side-by-side photo with Kody. This nephew condemns his uncle for using his kid's entire childhood as a paid venue for television. So, he points out that Kody reaped financial benefits by using his kids in the Sister Wives series. Back when Kody Brown first put the kids on television, he exposed their polygamous lifestyle. He also had the entire family on the run in fear of the police. That's because polygamy was a crime in Utah, where they lived at the time. Kody and his 4 wives didn't tell the kids they were moving to Vegas. These 5 parents didn't even notify the kids' schools. They were just whisked away from the life that they knew in Utah. So Ben Brown's fix for all this exploiting kids on television is to sue. He suggests his kids file a lawsuit against their father for making their upbringing part of the entertainment industry. For that matter, Ben also points out that the kids should also sue TLC for letting this happen. It's no secret that some of Kody Brown's adult kids don't speak with him. Through many of their social media posts, Sister Wives fans can see the anger that several of the kids harbor for their father. So while the suggestion might not inspire all the kids to go after their father legally, it could spark an idea for the kids who remain estranged from their TLC celebrity father today. However, Kody and Robyn Brown are currently grieving the loss of Kody's son, Garrison Brown. Despite this tragic event, fans of the show continue to criticize them online. The viewers of Sister Wives have always been vocal about their opinions, often sharing harsh critiques. The backlash against Kody, especially following his son's death, has been particularly intense. While Kody has never been a fan favorite, many believe this is a time for compassion rather than criticism. However, the criticism persists, targeting both Kody and Robyn. Season 18 of Sister Wives was challenging to watch for many fans. Kody was often on the defensive, trying to prove he wasn't a bad husband to Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown. Robyn, on the other hand, appeared to be feigning sadness over the family's state while secretly desiring monogamy. Some of the Brown children openly criticized their father on the show, adding to the tension. The strain within the family was palpable, bringing out the worst in many cast members. Christine seemed to be the only one who managed to rise above the bitterness and anger that permeated the season. Kody's relationships with his wives were fraught with issues. His attempts to mend these relationships were largely unsuccessful. Over the years, Kody had done much to push Mary, Janelle, and Christine away. They stayed in the marriage for various reasons, but eventually, each wife decided to leave when the negatives outweighed the positives. In a loveless marriage, it's often best to leave rather than repeatedly trying to fix what's broken. Mary, Janelle, and Christine likely saw the warning signs for years, knowing deep down they would never find happiness with Kody. Financial benefits and other perks of being with a famous polygamist might have kept them around longer than they should have stayed. Eventually, each wife conducted her own cost-benefit analysis and chose to leave. Janelle, for instance, complained about financial issues during season 18. Christine seems to be doing well, having recently purchased a home in Moab, Utah, with her new husband, David Woolley. Mary, a hardworking individual, runs her own bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn, and sells LuLaRoe clothing. The trio of former wives feels that Kody failed them. Mary, the first wife, once held the coveted legal wife title, which Kody later gave to Robyn. Mary agreed to this change, likely due to her timid nature. She should have fought to keep her title rather than allowing a younger fourth wife to take it from her. This pattern of retreating continued until she finally found the courage to leave Kody. In contrast, Janelle fought back in season 18, expressing her frustration with Kody's excuses and deflections. She bluntly told him to off, a statement that Kody, with his fragile ego, did not take kindly to. His attempts to mend their relationship, such as a lackluster first date experience, were insufficient to heal the damage. Christine left with minimal drama, indicating that when she's done, she's truly done. Fans of Sister Wives are also mourning the loss of Gwendlyn Brown. However, some fans are lashing out, blaming Kody and Robyn for various issues. Kody's favoritism towards Robyn disrupted the balance within the family. He lavished attention on Robyn while neglecting Mary, Janelle, and Christine. This favoritism extended to their children, with Robyn's kids seeing more of their father than the others. This situation angered and discomforted fans who felt it was not a proper plural marriage. They believe Kody dragged out the marriage for financial reasons. The tragedy of Garrison's death adds a Shakespearean element to this saga. The impact of his death is profound, and fans continue to assign blame to Kody and Robyn. While they are dealing with intense emotions, they also face hate from the fan base. This criticism is particularly painful given their current grief. Detachment is impossible when dealing with the death of a beloved child. Kody and Robyn are acutely aware of the harsh comments being made about them. The worst comments are too hurtful to share, but even the milder ones are quite dark. For instance, one comment on Kody's Instagram post criticized his parenting and expressed condolences for Garrison's death, stating that Kody failed as both a husband and a father. Reading such comments must be incredibly painful for Kody. It's surprising that he doesn't disable comments on his posts, but perhaps he believes that interacting with the public, even negatively, extends his fame. After season 18, Kody attempted to rehabilitate his image, but his efforts backfired. He blamed his ex-wives for everything that went wrong, accusing them of parental alienation. However, his feuds with his children began long before the women left him. Kody sometimes alienated his children, contributing to the strained relationships. To be perceived as non-villains, Kody and Robyn need to make significant changes. They must address the issues that have caused so much pain and work towards healing their relationships with their children and former wives. Only then can they hope to improve their public image and find some peace amidst the turmoil. However, Mary Brown is getting a lot of attention following a discussion about how she really stayed in the family. The 53-year-old has been through many ups and downs with Kody and the ex-wives. Season 18 also documented her official departure from the family. However, some Redditors think there's a shocking reason as to why the former first wife of Kody stayed for so long. Mary has been thriving since her split from Kody. The Sister Wives star spends most of her time at her B&B in Utah. She has also participated in interviews and podcasts where she talks about her past with the Brown family. The single mom made headlines in February after confirming her split with Amos Andrews, who she dated for several months. It appears that Mary is currently not looking to enter a relationship again. Some Redditors discuss the possible reason why Mary Brown stayed in the family for so long despite Kody's rejection. According to the poster, they rewatched season 6 and were disturbed by how everyone lasted after their tell-all and the therapy session in Sedona. Janelle even confessed to not being invested anymore, but she was a team player. But what caught their attention was how Mary endured the pain of receiving no love from Kody. The Reddit user believes that Mary's entitlement to family funds as one of the biggest contributors played a significant role in why she continued to stay. There was even a point where Kody jokingly told his under-budgeted wives to sacrifice a little more for the sake of Mary. Aside from B&B and LuLaRoe, Mary has also been busy with her latest project, Worthy Up. According to the Sister Wives star, Worthy Up is a community that celebrates individual growth and empowerment through inspiration, insight, and impact. Many people thought that Mary Brown was going to write a tell-all book about the Brown family, but she previously told fans to avoid criticizing her ex-husband and that she would never hate him despite their rough past. However, Kody Brown's nephew, Ben Brown, is calling out what he sees as disgusting disrespect aimed at Christine Brown Woolley. Christine, Kody's former third wife, was the first to leave the plural family, and Ben felt compelled to speak out against his own family over the situation. Let's dive into the details. Ben has never been one to hold back his opinions, especially when it concerns his uncle Kody. Despite the family tensions, he remains close to his aunts even after they have left Kody. Fans of Sister Wives have witnessed Kody's ongoing disrespect towards his wives and children over the seasons. Christine, feeling her limit reached, eventually decided to pack his things and move from Flagstaff to Utah, where she has since found happiness and love. Christine wasn't the only wife to leave. Mary Brown, despite being repeatedly told there was no love left, was the last to go, with Janelle Brown also leaving after Christine. Recently, a video surfaced featuring Ben Brown responding to episodes of Sister Wives. He discussed Season 1, Episode 4, pointing out some stark observations. As shared on a Reddit thread, Ben criticized Kody for abandoning Christine during her childbirth. Ben was appalled that there were multiple adults in the house, yet Christine was left alone after proclaiming they were a united family. If Kody couldn't be present, someone else should have stepped up. This was Christine's first hospital birth. Understandably, a daunting situation. To make matters worse, Kody was off with Robyn, who wasn't even his wife at the time, a move Christine certainly didn't appreciate. Despite his promises not to engage in such behavior, Kody did it anyway. Fans also weighed in on the situation after seeing Ben's video. Many agreed with his assessment and shared their perspectives. Ultimately, even before Kody officially married Robyn, it was evident that the relationships within the family were strained. Ben's recent comments shed light on these long-standing issues. Do you agree with Ben's perspective? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. However, Mary Brown has traded her sister wives' life for a haunted house. Or so we're told. We all know how Mary Brown is doing on a personal basis these days. She's trying. The veteran Sister Wives cast member split from spiritual spouse Kody Brown in January 2023 and has since made an effort to tell folks that she's looking forward to the future. She's forging a new path, Mary might say. As part of that, Mary moved back to her native state of Utah shortly after terminating her marriage and reportedly into Lizzie's Heritage Inn, the bed and breakfast she has owned there for years. However, Kody Brown has changed into a humiliation to his family members, described in a video that popped up over the weekend. So, because the TLC star continues peeving off the followers lately, extra household voices come out of the woodwork. His prolonged relations from his brother's facet mentioned they really feel embarrassed to have him of their bloodline for a number of causes. However, one in all of them entails Kody's actions. Sister Wives followers critiqued Kody Brown for years and dubbed him as somebody self-absorbed. So they didn't want any hints from his prolonged household to know he fancies himself cool. However, they didn't understand how the Brown household exterior of his children and wives seemed on the patriarch of Sister Wives. Till now. Right this moment, his brother's relations communicate up, forward of season 19, and followers are thanking them for his or her perception into the muse of Kody's habits that's condemned by his followers. Kody Brown prides himself on what he thinks is expertise, one which he's shared a number of occasions on the Sister Wives present. However, after watching this for themselves on the sequence, this seems as a humiliation for a few of his family members. Ben Brown is Kody Brown's nephew, the son of Kody's brother. He describes himself as one of many Sister Wives household's many nephews. He began to observe the TLC present and critique the scenes. So, as we speak, Ben dedicates a few of his time to watching Sister Wives from the start. Then he shares his ideas. After seeing these episodes for the primary time, he provides perception as to why Kody or one other member of the family did this or that. However, in all his newest movies, he's joined by one other member of the family, and each felt a twinge of embarrassment after what they seen on the Sister Wives display. Ben's perspective comes from his upbringing in a polygamous household, and followers discover him giving Kody a good shake in lots of incidents he discusses. He typically declares the polygamous system is behind Kody Brown's behaviors, moderately than Kody conjuring issues up on his personal. However, he not at all sugarcoats a factor. This time round, what they critiqued just isn't a polygamous factor. It doubtless falls below ego. Ben's viewing brings him to the top of the primary season. What he finds embarrassing is his uncle Kody dancing at his marriage ceremony to Gwendlyn Brown. Then Ben's son joined him to observe this. He turned to his father to say he was embarrassed to be associated to this man. However, Ben one-upped his son when asking him how he thinks he feels. On this nephew's case, he's bought a double whammy. Not solely is he associated to the sister wives patriarch, however, some folks on social media say he appears like Kody Brown. Their photographs sit side by side beneath, so what do you assume? Kody's stance strikes got here without rhyme or purpose so far as Ben and his son had been involved. He simply went loopy along with his actions, whereas on the similar time, trying to see if the digital camera was on him. On a facet, be aware, Ben Brown was at that marriage ceremony, so he shall be trying via the gang to see if the digital camera captured a glimpse of him. Sister wives followers chimed in to inform Ben that Kody chopping the rug on the marriage ceremony is nothing in comparison with what they'll see in later present seasons. Then the followers steered he'll be in for an actual embarrassment as he continues to observe his uncle's fancy, however weird footwork. However, Kody Brown encouraged fans to do scary things. The Sister Wives star loves to share inspirational posts with her followers on Instagram. Kody's happier than ever since she found love again with David Woolley. She also reflected on the day when she wasn't as happy. In a new Instagram post, Kody shared a powerful message that impacted fans. Sister Wives fans criticized Kody Brown for dwelling on the past, especially since she's happier than ever these days. She came a long way ever since she was married to Kody Brown. The TLC star revealed that many people have come to her to do the same. Over the last few years, many people have reached out to me looking for the courage to make a change, Kody shared in her recent Instagram post. Let this be the day that you step out into the uncomfortable, unfamiliar, or even the scary. Change is scary, but we can do scary things. Kody Brown encouraged fans to step out into the unknown, even if it scares them. Sister Wives fans were touched by the message. Most of them hated to see her suffer in her marriage to Kody Brown. Here are just some of the comments. Everything we want is outside of our comfort zone. Congratulations on making that move. One fan wrote, "Your transformation in these pictures is beautiful. Wishing you the best life possible." Another user noted, "What a transformation. The happy look of thriving, not just surviving, is really something when you see it in photos." A third fan wrote, "Fans are excited to see where Kody Brown's life will lead her. Sister Wives Season 19 is expected to premiere in August or September. New details have come out about the upcoming season. Kody's dating life will be a major storyline even though fans watched her wedding to David Woolley at the end of Season 18. Most fans wish the producers wouldn't take so long to film and edit these shows. They want to know what Kody's marriage life is currently like. However, family breakdowns and intense emotions took center stage in the latest episode of Sister Wives as Meri Brown openly expressed her feelings about Kody Brown and former sister wife Kody Brown. The episode, which aired on Sunday, October 30, saw Meri, 51, confronting Kody, 53, about his decision to let Kody, 50, leave the family. "Obviously, you don't care enough to fight for her," Meri said, adding, "Obviously, you didn't care enough to fight for me. I don't understand that." Kody's departure marks the first time one of Kody's wives has exited their plural marriage, but she is not the first to voice frustration with Kody. Meri, who married Kody in 1990, has had a tumultuous relationship with him for years. "I've been in the same situation with Kody in the past. I knew what I needed from Kody and I wasn't getting it," Meri recalled. "Kody was very distant with me. I asked him to just not stay there for a little bit. He has interpreted that as I kicked him out and he's never come back." Kody, who spiritually wed Kody in 1994, also commented on the state of Meri and Kody's marriage while packing up her Arizona house. "He doesn't have stuff at Meri's house. He hasn't for years. He hasn't stayed there for years," she told the cameras. "He can't have stuff at Janelle's house because she lives in a little tiny trailer. So he has quadruple what he needs at Robyn's house." Kody's announcement of her split from Kody in November 2021 came as a shock to Meri and Gwendlyn Brown, 43. Kody's second wife, Janelle Brown, was more aware of the situation due to her closeness with Kody. The breakup seemed to bring Meri and Gwendlyn closer together after their own ups and downs. Kody legally divorced Meri in 2014 to marry Gwendlyn and adopt her 3 children from a previous marriage. "I'm just grateful that you're sticking it out," Gwendlyn told Meri, commending her for making it about everybody else while struggling in her marriage. "Hang on with me, okay? We have to rebuild." Throughout the episode, Mary, Robyn, and Kody shared their feelings about Christine's departure. Christine, however, was more focused on selling her Arizona home and her relationship with her and Kody's 6 children. The hardest part of my whole life is that my kids don't have a great relationship with their dad. He doesn't even know them, she confessed. You know what's sad too, is they don't know how amazing he is either. Kody has this awesome side to him that my kids don't know and who I fell in love with. Of course, he's not that person anymore and neither am I. The episode also highlighted Gwendlyn Brown's intense attachment to Kody. Robyn, who shares Solomon, 11, and Ariella, 6, with Kody, revealed that the divorce was driving a wedge between her and Kody. He's struggling to trust everyone around him. You have marriages you have to maintain, she said during a confessional. He still has to fix them and figure them out and get over his anger, or he's going to ruin every single one of them. Robyn expressed her frustration over the lack of communication between Kody and Christine. Why weren't these two talking it out? She wondered. Stay on the couch. Fight for her. She also noted the heavy weight between the rest of the wives now that their family is getting messed with. It's so crazy to just sit there and just watch this big bomb going off in my family, she added.